When the desert feels endless, so does the loneliness. Every step hurts. But I carry more than my fear. The sun bears down, I whisper hope into the wind. I am not alone. One more step. Lost in endless dunes, I carry more than the weight of sand. Hope and heartbreak, every step burns. But I won't stop. My tears catch the sun and the promise ahead. Endless dunes, heavy heart. Hagar keeps moving in the silence. Her tears speak of courage. Every footprint whispers hope is ahead. She was just a girl forced into an impossible choice, condemned by circumstance, with no power to change her fate, in a world that saw her only as property. But her story of resilience is one for the ages, cast out with nothing but the vast. Cruel desert before me, I thought my story was over, that I had failed, but in my darkest hour, I saw him, the God who sees me. My strength was renewed, my life given a new purpose. This is your fault, my bitterness. My sorrow, it is all because of you. My son, from this pain will a new beginning rise. This is not the end of my story. It is the beginning. My son, what will become of us? Cast out with nothing in the vastness of this desert, I feel utterly lost. But then I heard a voice. A promise in the silence, you are not forgotten. Your son will be a great nation. The desert doesn't give up its secrets easily. Every step is a battle, every breath a victory. But for those who dare to walk on, a horizon awaits. Cast out into the wilderness, Hagar had reached the end of her strength. With no water and no hope, she wept, fearing the worst for her son. But in her darkest hour a promise was made. I will make his descendants as numerous as the stars. In the vastness of the desert, a mother's heart felt utterly lost. But even in the deepest darkness, a divine promise was extended. A beacon of hope, a touch of grace reminding her she was never alone. Your story is not over, there is always a way forward. In the vast empty desert, I felt completely alone. Forgotten by all, but in my darkest hour, a light appeared, breaking through the endless night. You see me, you see my pain. And you are here. In the vastness of the desert, I felt all hope was lost. Do not fear. Your son will be the father of a great nation. And in that moment I saw that I was never alone. Elroy, you see me in the wilderness. In my fear you are near. Hope carried me across the desert. Tonight I walk into Abraham's camp, trusting the promise growing within me. In a warm lit tent, Ishmael cries into life. Hagar holds newborn Ishmael, eyes shining, tears of joy behind her. Abraham lifts his hands in blessing, awed new beginnings. Warm light, bold faith. Share this moment. Do not be afraid, God has heard your boy rise. Hope and water await in the quiet. A tiny hand reaches and love answers. Ishmael reaches, Hagar smiles, eyes shimmering with gentle tears. A single touch becomes a lifetime of love, cast out and left to die in the vast, unforgiving desert. A mother's heart broke as she prepared for the worst. But in their darkest hour, a divine light appeared, a promise of hope, proving that no one is ever truly alone. In the heart of the desert, a mother's lesson begins with the rising sun. Hold it steady, my son. Let your eyes and your heart work as one. I think I've got it, mother. I can see the target clearly now. And a great archer is born, not with a bow but with a mother's love. In the vastness of the desert, I had nothing left to give except for my tears. And they became his salvation. A mother's love, the first miracle. In the heart of the wilderness, a legacy is forged not just with skill, but with unwavering belief. Every arrow flies with the strength of the one who, in the vastness of the world, my love for you is the only compass you'll ever need. I see you finding magic in the smallest of creatures. My brave little one here in this sacred moment. The desert is not a wilderness, but our home. From the wilds of the desert, a promise was made, a promise of a great nation. Descendants as numerous as the stars. A mother's hope realized. In the golden light of a new day. Behold a legacy of 12 tribes. A family bound by faith. Look while my sons, beyond this horizon lies not just sand, but our future, a land where we will build a new home, a new legacy, a place for you to grow strong and free. Together we will forge our destiny, in the vastness of the desert. When your heart feels like an empty wasteland, and every prayer feels like a whisper lost to the wind. Remember, even in your darkest hour, you are not alone, your strength is being forged. In the fire of your struggle, in the quiet of the evening, I find my heart filled with hope. Every sunset reminds me that, even the darkest days end with light. I carry this warmth with me into the night and beyond. They said the desert was a place of ending. I found it's where I begin. Every step forward is a choice to rewrite my story. In the vastness of my own world, in the quiet of the desert night, we find our strength in each other's presence. In the silence of the desert, even the smallest heart can find its way. Footsteps may fade, but hope remains. Carried on the wings of light, you are not alone even in the wilderness. You are seen in the vastness of time. Every journey finds its purpose. In the laughter of these children, I see the future rooted in the past. Blooming in the present, in the quiet of the desert, I find my reflection etched in sand and sky. Carried by the wind, a single tear. 1,000 stories, each one lost to the desert. Yet never forgotten, the sky stretches on a canvas of hope. Each color a promise, each cloud a memory. In the silence I find my strength, carried by the wind, rooted in the sand. I walk on, leaving footprints in the sand. Each step a story, each horizon a new beginning.